Look, it's been a weird week in the world of soccer, mainly with Barcelona. There is a rumor that Neymar, we covered it already on TYT Sports, but just to reiterate one more time, Neymar is reportedly going to potentially, maybe, probably not, be sold to Paris Saint-Germain. Now, Barcelona have their sets on another player, a starlet player. And he comes from the Premier League, and that is Philippe Coutinho. Now, as a Liverpool supporter, I know, shocking. As a Liverpool supporter, and speaking from the heart, mention to the heart, this would be a blow. This would fall in line of the previous blows, and I'll get to Barcelona and the impact he would have there in a second, which would just be awesome, but for the team, not for Liverpool. It would fall in line with Luis Suarez, Raheem Sterling, Javier Mascherano, everybody now, and the others, Xabi Alonso as well. There's so many great players that have come through Liverpool, Fernando Torres as well, and then have just simply exited. What's my man's name on ESPN? The Scottish one. Isn't he Scottish? He's Irish. Liverpool. I just had to say it. God, I'm terrible. So, all right, anyways, this would fall in line of the team selling players in their prime to bigger and better clubs. Liverpool qualifying for the Champions League, huge, gotta be huge. However, with him signing a contract extension in January and him getting paid upwards of £140,000 per week, here's what Jurgen Klopp has said to defend Liverpool, and this is the best thing that a manager can say, though I disagree a little bit. Here's what he said. Yes, Coutinho is not for sale, but that's not since this morning or yesterday. It's not been any different. Phil is a very important player for us. He's trying to get back his rhythm, but there's no doubt about his quality. He's very smart, both offensively and defensively. The nice news for us is that he's still young. He has improved a lot since I've been here, and he can still improve a lot. I'm not surprised that any club is interested in players at Liverpool. The very important message is that we are not a selling club, and that's how it is. You're fucking right, that's how it is. Except it's not. It's been different previously with Brendan Rodgers, Kenny Dalglish, many, many others. Here's what Philippe Coutinho had to say. Go somewhere else, to Barcelona, to Bayern Munich, to Real Madrid, and you will be just another player. Here you can be something more. I have a long contract with Liverpool. Indeed, he does. But this sounds so similar to when Kevin Durant said, why would I go team up with super teams? They got to be outlawed. They're trash, blah, 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 and tweeting his 140 characters. And then he left. I'm okay with athletes in sport not being loyal and chasing the money. You have one life to live. You can live it however you want to in terms of getting paid as much as you possibly can, because all it takes is one injury and your career is over. Kaput's done. I understand that part. But so I'm just saying, if he were to go to a bigger club at some point and accept it, this would be spotlighted for many, many years to come from Liverpool fans and Premier League fans. Going back to what Jurgen Klopp said, that they're not a selling club. That is PR 101 by any manager slash coach in any respective sport, is to always praise your own club's emblem and say that you are protecting not only your fans but also your players for the greater good of the club. That is PR 101 and the mastery of it. However, every player has a price. No matter who it is, no matter what time, what have you, every player has a price. We're looking at it right now with Neymar and PSG. I don't think it'll happen, but it could, because every player has a price, no matter what. So let's say Barcelona doubled up their efforts. Is Liverpool going to say no? Are they going to turn down, it was £72 million, are they going to turn down £144 million for one player? We might be talking. Nonetheless, Liverpool are trying to make moves. They're trying to make a few other transfers as well. They're trying to sign what was that? They're trying to sign Nagby from Leipzig, who, by the way, that club, one of the best to play with in all of FIFA 17. First things first, your voice. I asked all of you what you thought about the Coutinho signing. Would you sell him? How much? What it would mean for both clubs? Yada, yada. Mark said, not for sale. Heart of the team's ambitions. I second that. Tongue says, top Premier League clubs are in a position where they don't need to sell players. Liverpool want to compete for the title, so they shouldn't sell him. Once again, I agree. Spen, can't see Liverpool selling him for any cost. The only way he leaves is if he genuinely wants to go / his contract runs out, in my opinion. Nate says, wouldn't sell him at any price because we don't have a replacement for him. Lesson learned from selling Suarez. Colby says, learn from Suarez. Money can't replace players of that level. I'm going to try to play with a lot of you guys as well on FIFA 17. FIFA 18 when it comes out as well. We're going to try to make a gamer tag once again or renew it, whatever. And I would love to do 2-on-2 action where Jason and I, or Francis and I, or Jason and Francis play 2 of you. And I think that it would just be awesome. And we'll try to get that going as well. There's a lot of big moves that are going to happen with TYT Sports. But nonetheless, it appears that a big move is not happening for Barcelona and the heir apparent. A guy who could replace Andre Iniesta like that in Barcelona's starting 11 with Philippe Coutinho. Get at me on Twitter, @RickStrom. Let's keep the conversation going. Get at me in the comments section below. Those are pretty fun. And subscribe to TYT Sports.